What's going on? It's your boy Mike Gambino, and I'm here with
It's me, is GDP.
and the one and only
The God Mod Cross.
Cross 718. And we are here to bring you episode, what are we up to? Episode 4?
Episode
4 of Inside the 20 by 20.
That's right.
Let's get this ball rolling. GDP, what do we got in store?
Oh, well, we like to talk about all of our projects right off the top of the bat here real quick, everybody, just to get it out of the way. Of course, every Tuesday night on Twitch, Gambino Era, Tuesday Night Titans. Last week, we crowned a brand new TCR champion. Tell them about it, Gambino.
Yeah, last week we crowned a brand new TCR World Champion. This Tuesday night, tomorrow night, we are going to have our yearly pay-per-view, one night stand, all hardcore matches, every title's on the line. We are going to have a three-way cage match for the TCR World Championship, and we don't know who will be up against the champ for the title. It's going to be two mystery opponents. And it's gonna be a slobber knocker, as JR would say.
Oh, slobber knocker, that's a good one.
Slobber knocker.
All right, well, you got to tune in tomorrow.
God, he killed him.
Twitch, is it 7 p.m. Eastern time? 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern
8 p.m.
Standard Time on Twitch. And if you guys don't have a Twitch, don't worry, because you can go to tcrnetwork.co and watch us from the main page on the website.
That's right, tcrnetwork.co. And then don't forget, Friday nights now we also have our kind of speed kind of esque show, the one that WWE copied off of TCR, and that
100%.
is Friday Glitch. What's
noon.
Friday Glitch? What's Friday Glitch?
So Friday Glitch started out, honestly, as a joke because, everybody who loves WWE 2K games knows the game is just a glitch within itself.
Oh.
Right? Always glitch. Yeah.
We love you, 2K. I mean, if you want to give us advanced copies of 2K, the next one, don't.
Please, 25. Listen, I
Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong.
I was ranked top 10 WWE 2K streamer in 2021.
That's right.
I mean, for 22 and 23.
Correct.
For a long period of time. So I figured, you know what? Let's do the TCR glitch. It's just 3 matches, drops Friday. I record it during the week, and it adds a little bit more controversy because everybody in Discord loves to talk smack to one another.
Yeah.
And when they don't realize, and the match isn't really live, it's recorded, like old school SmackDowns. We have a good time and see everyone just go at one another once the results drop.
It's great. So 12 p.m. That's noon Eastern time. Friday Glitch. Check it out. TCRnetwork.co. Your one-stop shop for everything, guys, including some very new merch that we're kind of in the works still for Inside the 20 by 20, as well as Gambino Era merch, and of course TCR merch. We want to also everything's coming. We want to also bring
all
up
the things.
We want to hear back from you guys. We want listener feedback. We want listener questions. Ask us questions about wrestling. Ask us questions. Ask us personal questions. Why not? You never know. We may answer it at the beginning of the show. May answer it at the end of the show. A couple of answer a little Q&A session maybe.
Are we gonna have a viewers mail
Yes,
selection?
that's right. And we're gonna go. You guys are gonna send your listener feedback or listener questions to Inside the 20x20 at tcrnetwork.co. When you send an email there, we get it. We have some lemmings in the back that'll go through all of our emails, and they'll tell us which ones deserve to be read up on the air. I don't know. I couldn't think of the minions. We have minions.
We got underpants gnomes.
We have minions. Yeah, minions.
You know what? You just gave me a great idea. I'm going to drop a little bit. So I'm just gonna drop this real quick. For everybody who submits questions and
feedback,
interacts with us via feedback via email, we will pick one lucky winner for a brand new TCR t-shirt. I mean, Inside the 20 by 20 TCRnetwork.co t-shirt.
Wow! So you heard it here first, everyone. This is news to me.
Smart.
You know what? I get these ideas, the sporadic.
This is news to me. Triple H, don't steal this idea, all right?
Oh, he will. He will.
He will.
All right, so
if
you submit listener feedback or a listener question to that email, inside the 20x20 at tcrnetwork.co, you are automatically entered for a chance to win something. A TCR. Oh, you said it.
A shirt,
inside
this, maybe even a mug.
A mug.
Maybe even a mug.
And what you receive is probably going to be a one of one. Let's be honest here.
Very true, because this is brand spanking new merch.
It's going to be a collector's item. So, guys, send us feedback. We want to hear back from you guys. And, of course, follow us on all social media platforms, on X, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. We release YouTube videos the same time that we release this podcast. We have a lot of content on there. Go check out our old content.
Instead of watching us, you could instead of like listening to us, you could see our pretty faces.
You can see, all the time that it takes for our production, to come together.
You see the cogs moving.
Cogs. And then possibly, guys, later on this month, King and Queen of the Ring live stream on YouTube. So you're gonna want to go onto that YouTube and subscribe right now. So you can catch our first ever Inside the 20x20 live stream. We've done it a bunch of times on Twitch, but not really a formal thing, more of a just hang out type of deal. So yeah, absolutely. Come by.
Big things, baby.
Follow us at everything YouTube. You can hear this podcast wherever you get podcasts at this point. We are on RSS.com. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple Podcasts. We're on all that good stuff. So make sure you leave feedback on Spotify. We're looking for a 5-star review. We're looking for comments. And obviously, we're here, guys. So we're going to kick off the show right now. And we're going to get right into WWE Raw, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, April 29th, 2024.
April 29th from the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, Missouri. 10,152 in attendance. Missouri. That's right. I said it. Missouri.
Missouri.
We had Logan Paul with iShowSpeed and Kansas City quarterback Patrick Mahomes arriving to the arena together, greeted by the new World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest and the Judgment Day. Nice little walk-in. Nice little good publicity for the WWE. To have 3-time Super Bowl champ Patrick Mahomes there with, of course, Logan Paul. Talk to me about that, champ. I know you love Logan Paul.
Listen, you know what? Logan Paul's growing on me.
Really?
He's growing on me.
I'm telling you, he's a great heel. He's a great heel.
But my thing right now is I don't bring any more streamers into this. Like, we could stop at Logan. I would understand Jake because he's his brother, but let's just stop it at Logan. The Patrick Mahomes little stint they had, little segment they had was great.
I thought so.
The IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community, was very against it. But, we've always had some sort of football player intervening or
there's always been
in WWE
celebrities.
History.
There's always been celebrities from all different types of sports.
Considering that we had the football thing at WrestleMania, they should have just stopped it at that.
Yeah. His brother, with Jason Kelce.
Was it Jason Kelce, right?
Yeah, so.
Well,
I just think,
No, I'm not going to front that punch to the head.
We're going to get to that. Oh, yeah. We're going to get to that segment. That was a good segment, I thought. I thought that was a solid segment. So the show actually, after that, Becky Lynch hits the ring, starts recapping her win from a week ago, the Battle Royale Championship win. Interrupted by who I think should be champion right now, Liv Morgan. And then followed shortly by new SmackDown draftee, Nia Jax. So Nia is not going to be on Raw. She said, this is my last week on Raw. If I'm leaving, I'm taking one of y'all with me. That promo kind of really didn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Verbal back and forth. Talk to me about that.
Nia Jax promo is just a horrible experience.
It's pretty bad.
She's just bad on the mic.
Exactly.
I got no comment.
They should have just added her to the bloodline and just let her feed off of their energy.
It'll happen.
Maybe she would have got better.
Everyone's joining NWO 2.0. I mean, the Bloodline 2.0.
Yeah.
Everyone's.
We'll talk about that one later.
Then we had Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon, come out.
Not just Stephanie McMahon. Triple
H's wife.
Triple H's wife.
Well, because technically now his name means more in the industry
It
than
does.
that name does.
I mean,
That's-
unfortunately, it does. Hey, listen, I got my one share of
crazy.
TKO. Let's go. I got more shares than Vince
Yo.
McMahon in his own company. Damn. So for
Yo, we went there.
Raw draft picks, Raw drafts Imperium. They get Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser, which we'll talk later. I think Vinci went to SmackDown. So I guess he's gonna start a solo career over there.
Did he?
Yeah. SmackDown gets
I
Jade.
think he got definitely got separated.
Yep, SmackDown. I think that was the only like separation that they did in the entire draft.
Well, he was thrown out of the group already, so
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
SmackDown gets Jade. Raw gets Damage Control. All 4 of them, and SmackDown keeps Kevin Owens. So not a lot of movement there. Then
Everyone stays.
yeah, we had a one-on-one match between Gunther and Xavier Woods. Pretty good match. Lots of drama there with
Was pretty good.
yeah, Kofi like saying he was gonna throw in the towel, and then Kofi Woods calling him off, and then still ends up tapping out anyway to a nasty submission move.
I
Right,
hope
Gunther.
this leads to the end of the New Day. I honestly hope this leads to the end of the New Day because it's a very
that
drawn
was-
out gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is very drawn out gimmick. It is. I'll give you that.
It needs a revitalization.
yeah.
His
And
heel
right
turn.
n-
Maybe a heel turn
Right
from
now- well-
Woods.
I could see Woods as a great heel.
He's great. Listen,
right now-
one-on-one, he has great matches. He always has.
Even on the mic, he's good.
He always has. Oh yeah, he's really good on the mic. Absolutely.
Also, did you guys realize this is kind of like a predetermined, like it's basically like preparing us for it's the old King of the Ring lost to Gunther,
Right.
who will most likely be the new King of the Ring.
Wait, wrestling's predetermined?
No,
What?
What are you talking
it's
about?
real to me, damn it. It's real to me, damn it.
Logan Paul and I Show Speed come
how
out.
dare you say such things?
I know, right? Logan Paul and I Show Speed come out to announce the second round of WWE draft picks. Raw gets CM Punk. SmackDown gets what they are now calling, or I think they started calling it at WrestleMania, The Pride.
The Pride.
Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, and B-Fab. Raw gets Braun Strowman. And SmackDown gets Tiffany Stratton. So no movement there. Nice little Braun Strowman Raw pick.
Can we just talk real quick about CM Punk's I'm right here.
Yeah. 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 It's coming out. Yeah. It was great.
I love it.
It was great.
I love
It was great.
I love it.
After they announced the picks, they hit the ring. The Maverick cuts a promo. The Maverick is Logan Paul, by the way. Cuts a promo on Jey Uso, claiming the #1 contender does not stand a chance against Damian Priest. Uso comes out, and then the Judgment Day, JD McDonough and Finn Balor come out, start beating him down. Patrick Mahomes gives his Super Bowl rings to Logan, attempts to lay Uso out with them, but instead gives JD McDonough the cocotazo from hell.
Shiner.
Mm-hmm.
A shiner and a half.
The Bella.
Potatoes him.
Dude. The mark on his head
What a potato.
could not be faked.
Yeah,
It was
it
hilarious.
was pretty bad.
Because you still saw the indent of one of the rings right above his eye.
It was really
It
good.
was great.
It was really good.
Yeah, I think it says Super Bowl champions on his forehead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure did.
But this is the only time in my life that I would agree with Logan Paul about Jey Uso not standing a chance
Well,
With-
we'll get to that.
at champion.
We'll get to that because everything that I talked about came to fruition yesterday during Backlash. But we'll get to that in a second. Braun Strowman comes out and makes the save. Braun Strowman back on Raw. What are they gonna do with Big Braun? Do you see Braun as a possible
Put him in a feud
opponent with
They're
to
going to put
Damian?
him in a feud with Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed
Oh,
or,
yeah, they're
or
gonna-
Damian Priest? Braun Strowman is in main event?
They're not going to put him in the main event right away.
Not yet.
Interesting.
Well, we got Bronson Reed, we got Braun Strowman, and we have Braun Breaker. That's a lot of Braun.
Well, speaking of
That's a lot of
Bronson
Braun
Reed, Bronson Reed had a match that stemmed from the attack last week on Sami Zayn backstage. This match was for the Intercontinental Championship, and it took place with Sami Zayn defeating Bronson Reed by
Figures.
DQ.
Disqualification.
Competitive match.
Yep.
Ended up with Chad Gable breaking up a pinfall after a haluva kick before assaulting Zayn. The Olympian beat the title holder down before the angry Reed, who had just watched his championship aspirations evaporate, lays out Chad Gable.
Yo, the internet is undefeated. That's all I could say. The internet is undefeated. The
Why is that?
memes coming out about Chad Gable right now are hilarious. Like I've been seeing like Perk Gable memes all over, and that's why he went heel. Hey, listen, I'm just saying what I saw on the internet. I didn't make any of it. The IWC is a ruthless place.
I think that Reed attacking Gable here is awesome because it doesn't make sense for them to align just because they're two bad guys. And
I just like the fact that they didn't pin Bronson again.
Yeah.
I feel like they're killing that monster character that he is.
Yeah. I see another triple threat on the horizon for the IC title there between those two.
Oh yeah.
Then we had the APA come out. JBL and Ron Simmons, the APA, come out and announce the draft picks 3rd round. Raw gets the entire LWO. SmackDown gets Legado de Fantasma. Raw gets Drew McIntyre. And SmackDown gets Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's a good move for Shinsuke.
Yep.
Isn't he? Yeah, he's on.
He was already on SmackDown.
He was already on SmackDown? Oh, damn.
Wasn't he? No, he was on Raw. He was on Raw.
I honestly never saw him around, so I don't even know.
Nakamura was on Raw.
When he was around, they jobbered him out.
He's been jobbing out to everybody. Drew McIntyre comes out, frustrated with his status as a 3rd round draft pick. Starts talking trash about CM Punk. And then Punk...
That was a good segment.
And then Punk interrupts him from Mike Gambino's favorite spot in the arena, the Skybox.
It's happening every week. Like, come on. It's great. I love it. It's so original. Not really, but so great. Just don't overdo it.
And then, of course, CM Punk says, I'm not sitting at home, Drew. I'm right here, you little beep.
Beep. You little
beep. You little.
I forgot I had a beep over here.
There
I don't
you
know
go.
if it works.
I heard something beep.
Backstage, Sheamus confronts the new Raw edition Braun Breaker, telling him that he reminds him a lot of a young version of himself. Before they could continue the conversation, Drew McIntyre blows past them to bring the segment to an abrupt conclusion. In the arena, Maxine Dupree and Candice LeRae continue their rivalry with a one-on-one, and it was not a very long match. Candice LeRae defeats Maxine Dupree 1 minute 45 seconds in a Let Me Up match. We had Rey Mysterio cut a promo on Carlito's betrayal, the 7th WWE superstar to betray Rey Mysterio in his career.
Poor Ray, man. Poor Ray.
Dominic interrupts. They had a verbal exchange.
I feel so bad for this LWO faction. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
This LWO survived a little longer than the original LWO, right?
Oh, yeah, because they're not competing with the original NWO.
Yeah.
Very true.
Or the BWO. Let's not forget the blue.
I love the
Don't
BWO.
forget the Blue World Order.
BWO is awesome.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Blue Meanie.
That's right. The Job Squad, baby.
Shout out to Stevie Richards.
Oh, yeah.
And Stevie Richards.
Oh, yeah. Was it Nova also from ECW in the BWO?
Shout out to Simon Dean.
Simon Dean. Drew McIntyre furiously checks out the skyboxes, finally finds the one that CM Punk was in, only to watch the straight edge superstar make his way to the ring. Cat and mouse game, mind games, the psychology being played by the best in the world. Cuts a scathing promo on him, setting the stage for an eventual showdown between them upon their returns to the squared circle. CM Punk, you prayed for me to get injured. Well, I did that to you. What did you guys think about the CM Punk? This feud is gonna be.
It's gonna be amazing.
So far, when there's finally some physicality.
The build-up is
currently
top tier.
Really top tier right now.
That's what's so incredible about this rivalry right now. It's the fact that they're taking it slow and just giving us that.
They kind of
slow
have to
burn.
because of the injuries now. There's like there's no. It's not like they can get in the ring right now and wrestle.
Right, but it's not like Punk went away to go heel.
Yeah.
He's actually still performing.
And that was the smartest thing they did, was just hand him a mic and let him do his thing every week.
Right.
Exactly.
Agreed.
You're paying him this amount of money.
Yep.
Not going to have him show up to work.
That is true. It's right. Yeah, true.
Yep. Then we had some more draft picks. Raw drafts the entire Judgment Day. SmackDown gets Naomi. Raw gets Ilja Dragunov.
Ilya
Dragunov. SmackDown gets Hyper Niven and
Chelsea Green.
There it is. I was waiting for it.
There it is.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Chelsea
One
Green's
thing
growing
I
on me.
appreciate-
Chelsea Green's growing on me.
I'm not even talking about Chelsea. One thing I appreciate about the NXT talent is the emotion, the genuine
that was cool.
emotion on their face when they get drafted to a brand.
Yeah. It's like they're legitimately graduating. It's like they are moving up. Even though back in the day NXT was better than both products.
So
Yeah.
I heard a great idea for the draft, which I think they should do, because the draft, if you're just gonna draft people to the same brands, then it's a waste of time. So why not make the draft more like the NFL draft, where it's like a combine, right? Where they do an event where you showcase the NXT talent, and then it's only NXT talent that gets drafted to Raw and SmackDown. And then you can make trades with people like the talent that's currently there, like the headliners that aren't champions. And you do like a combine, like the combine is to show off the rookies in the NFL. Well, you do a combine and then you have the draft. You do a combine where you show off the best people from NXT who's eligible to be drafted. And then you just draft from that pool. They have to have 25, 30 people that you could do that with in NXT right now.
Well,
and just
so my
draft
thing was
10
that
out
there's
of those 30 people.
They're trying to
Five each.
treat. They said that they're trying to treat NXT like the third brand,
Yeah.
right? Not as a training ground.
Not like
Fine.
the ECW third brand though. This has got more respect.
Right. But my thing is, why not include them in the draft? That way you can get rid of some of the people you don't want on the main roster and bring up more NXT people, so that those individuals can go down to the third draft and, help.
Nobody got
build
drafted
up.
to NXT.
No one ever gets drafted to NXT. Everyone gets
wasn't-
picked up.
Yeah.
Wasn't what's his name? Baron Corbin was what? He was
SmackDown.
just sent to NXT.
No, he got drafted to
just get sent down
SmackDown.
there.
He got drafted to SmackDown.
No,
too.
but originally.
Oh,
when he
yeah,
went-
yeah,
he
yeah.
just
No,
went
they
down
just
there.
went down there.
He
They just show up.
Yeah, yeah.
They just said, "Oh yeah."
They just crashed the
gotta-
party.
Yeah,
all
pretty much.
all right.
Yeah.
You just got demoted.
Right.
Yeah. No, they go down there to help enhance the talent
So,
and then steal their titles for a while.
anyway, I think that they could do so much more with the draft, but Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax was next. This was the result of the night's opening promo segment. Liv Morgan battled Nia Jax with Tiffany Stratton at ringside. Late in the contest, Naomi comes down, attacks Stratton. Fight spills over to the guardrail outside the ringside area. Morgan takes advantage of the distraction, delivering Obliverator.
Obliverator.
Oblivion, and scoring a big victory
It's
over
Oblivion.
the irresistible force.
Don't hurt yourself saying that too fast.
For real.
Oblivion.
The new
So
Pokemon.
Morgan gets the win over Nia. Nia goes bye-bye to SmackDown.
Nah, 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 nah.
Pretty good.
Hey,
Adding Jax to SmackDown. In a women's division over there that already includes Bayley, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton. It's gonna be some good women's matches on Friday nights.
Yeah.
one would hope.
Then we had
Hopefully no injured.
we had the Dudley Boys come out and announce the next set of draft picks. Raw gets the New Day. SmackDown gets Pretty Deadly. Raw gets Lyra Valkyria from NXT.
Lyra Valkyria.
From NXT.
Yes.
SmackDown gets Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. DIY also went to SmackDown, by the way, guys. So there it is. We're setting it up.
That's right.
Setting it up.
They're
Oh,
getting
yeah.
the way.
Then we had The Miz and R-Truth defend the World Tag Team Championship against Alpha Academy's Otis and Akira Tozawa.
Is it me or are like titles being defended a little bit more nowadays?
A little bit more.
Yeah,
Right? Like
gotta
the
show off
tag
those
team
new
titles-
belts.
Yeah. Gotta get
That's
those
exactly
guys-
what it is.
Gotta show off those
Listen,
new
anybody
belts.
who's listening right now, if you're willing, if you're gonna purchase a brand new championship belt, go to tcrnetwork.co and go to the WWE link. That's in that. That's right there in the head.
There you go. This match only lasted 1 minute and 50 seconds, though. Awesome Truth retains over Alpha Academy. Backstage, JD McDonough flashed the most hilariously bad made-up black eye in the history of WWE, but his forehead looked really bad. But the black eye looked like it was a lot of makeup.
He could have just milked the forehead.
Yeah,
the forehead would have been enough, but they had to make that stupid purple mark on his eye that looked so fake that just threw the whole thing off.
6-round draft picks. Raw gets the Final Testament. SmackDown gets DIY. Raw gets Bronson Reed, and SmackDown gets Blair Davenport. Jey Uso sent one last message to Damian Priest ahead of their World Heavyweight Championship match, teaming with Andrade and Ricochet to defeat the Judgment Day in an action-packed main event. It's clear WWE's rebuilding the Raw main event scene, I think. Judgment Day and Usos really are over with the fans. Convincing the audience they are main event caliber on a consistent basis is going to be tough, but I think Triple H is the man to do it. What do you guys think? Overall, pretty good Raw before Backlash.
Yeah, they couldn't do too much. Yeah. They couldn't like you said. They had to keep everybody on like their tippy toes,
right,
for like the finale event on at
well,
Backlash.
They had to make sure no one got hurt before getting on a plane for
that's
12 hours to go to France.
Very true, very true. But it was a safe event. I'd give it like a B-.
Yep, good.
No, it was a good B+ showing.
Yep, I would agree with a B+. Good stuff from everyone.
I mean, the draft sucked.
Yeah, the draft could have been a lot better. But like I said, I think they're gonna reinvent the draft. I think maybe try not to have the draft right after WrestleMania. I don't know if that's a good spot for it, but we'll see.
They had a lot of their eggs in the finale of the whole for WrestleMania. Honestly, I feel like they were just doing that build up so much. They probably weren't even focusing on letting because Triple H has changed everything. Let's be real. The draft will be next to get changed.
I think so too. All right, guys. Well, stick around. When we come back, we're going to cover all the AEW results from the week. We did not have Collision this week, but we did have Dynamite and Rampage, and we had the return of Kenny the Cleaner Omega. Stick around. We'll talk all about it. Inside the 20x20 returns right after this very short commercial break.